Hi everyone. Today we're going to be using a chair to enhance our yoga practice to help with building our core and balance. Some of this is going to be standing beside the chair while we are going to sit in it for a little bit, but just to let you know that if you prefer an all-seated yoga, chair yoga workout, then click the link that's up here in the corner or down below in the description and just go straight to an all-seated chair workout today. But for today, we are going to do a little bit of standing to work on our balance a little bit more. All right, so make sure you have that sturdy chair and a safe non-slick surface, and we'll get to it. While you're getting set up, I want to thank you so much for joining me here at Chittarupa Yoga. I'm Laura Wilson, ACE certified personal trainer and 200-hour certified yoga instructor with over 18 years experience working with seniors. My channel is all about modifying exercises to meet the needs of our changing bodies. Here, you'll find what you need to keep aging actively so you can remain independent as long as possible. I post new videos every Monday, so be sure to subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified when they're ready. And if you find this video valuable, please hit that thumbs up. All right, let's begin. We're going to sit taller in our chair. Come on to those sit bones. Knees hip distance apart. And let's stack shoulders over hips, lengthening and lifting. And let's just begin with our eyes closed a moment, focusing on our breath. And we're going to add movement to our breath, warming up through our core. Let's exhale, rolling forward. Inhale, lengthening and lifting tall. Moving with our own breath as we exhale forward. Inhale and lift. Taking this at our own pace. Let's bring this back, taking our feet a little wide for stability and support as we inhale up on one side, exhale on the other. Like I said, full core warm up. Working our abdominals, jumping straight into that core work that we're going to do today. Core, a stronger core helps us with our balance, as we'll find out in just a bit. And let's bring it back here, inhale up. Just an easy twist to one side, inhale up, exhale, twist. Keep being gentle. Let's come back to center. We're going to inhale up. Let's bring our arms forward and we're going to exhale as if we're going to go into boat pose. Feel those muscles engage. Inhale, lift up. Exhale as we hinge back. Inhale. I'm going to start to add a bit more arm. Inhale. So let's inhale up, exhale, bring hands to heart as we hinge. And if you're feeling it, add a small little twist. I'm not going to talk much because that's hard to do and breathe while doing this. All right, let's bring it up here. Take a few deep breaths. Does your core feel energized already yet? Comment below with energized if it does. All right, let's lift up nice and tall. Feel that boat action of asana here. And we're gonna lift one leg. Feeling those sit bones, feeling the core. Let's bring it up and lift the other side. So another option for those of you who prefer to sit the whole time is when we're doing our standing balance in a moment, lifting one leg, you can stay here in the chair, doing it this way instead. Let's take it wide, pressing open heart forward, deep breaths. And we're going to go ahead and take it to a stretch to one side. Reaching up, pressing that sit bone into the chair, taking our gaze wherever it's comfortable. Let's bring it back up, other side. together. Let's go ahead and stand up beside the chair. So key things to keep in mind, we don't want to pull on the chair because it could do this. We just want to push down on it and try doing it with just one or two fingers if you even need the chair at all. Let's take it to one side where we're going to lift that one leg. So it helps to find something in front of us that's not moving that we can stare at. Let's go ahead and bring this knee down beside the other. Keep that leg lifted. I'm going to turn sideways a little bit so you can see. And again, not holding on. Holding on if you need to. Now let's go ahead and we're going to take it to our tree pose. One hand on the chair or one hand up. Or both hands up. Oops, maybe not today. Let's bring it down. I like to go to the other side because that's the way I'm going to fall if I do. Let's get our balance on that leg. Lift this one. And again, find that thing to stare at that's not moving. It really helps. Bringing the knees side by side, foot up. And let's bring it out to our tree pose, any variation with the arms. All right, let's bring it down and we'll stand behind our chair. And let's flex our foot, take it out to the side. Lifting it out to the side, little pulses. Feeling into the glutes, so keeping the toes turned in just a little bit. Let's bring that one down, take the other one out. Same thing, turn it down and in just a little bit, little pulses. And of course you can do this without holding on. Let's bring that together. Now we're going to take it feet hip distance or about the distance of our chair feet. We're going to shift to one side, lift our foot, bring it down, be aware of shifting our weight to the other side. Lift up, bring it down, shift the weight. Waiting until all our weight is in that one foot before we lift the other one. All right, shake that out. So, got the outer thighs, let's get the inner thighs. So we're going to take it out wide, and we're just going to do a plie squat right here. Now you can do this more over the chair and have your hands there for balance if you need. Do as many or as few of these as you want, whatever it takes for you to feel it. I'm just going to do a couple more. Let's bring it up here, walk it in. Excellent. All right, standing beside our chair, let's bring our hands to hip distance, but on the chair in the center. Let's extend one leg back. Let's bring that foot down, shift our weight, extending the other one up, getting a little feeling of a plank pose here. All right, you ready? We're going to keep our shoulders lined up over our wrists. Nice and straight here, not leaning back, straight up and down. And just walk our feet out. Plank pose. Feeling that firing in our core again, stepping it back in and up. Let's come back to our chair. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's draw it up. We're going to hinge back again. This time with the option to lift one foot. We're always going to keep one foot down for now. Bringing this back up, breathe. You want to find a way to keep breathing while we do the other one too. Let's hinge back, feel the core engage, lift that one leg. And bring it down. Let's take our legs wide, pressing open again. And bringing it back in. So we're up on those sit bones. We're going to take this to pelvic tilts, tilting our hips forward, over and over, bringing our ribs toward our hips, hips toward our ribs, feeling that crunching action going on. How are we doing? up, hands in front of us. We're going to twist to one side, front, other side, pausing at the front. Let's come back to center. We're going to do that again 3 times on each side with an option to lengthen up, hinge back into that sort of boat pose. Twist it to the side, front, other side, front. Let's come back here, round our back a little bit, and lengthen it up. So we know we have abdominals on the front that do that crunchy action for us. We have our obliques that do our side-to-side movement for us and our twisting movement. So we worked our entire core. We've experimented with balance from a seated position in our chair so that we can articulate the core work that's done there. And we're going to stand up one more time. With our plank, we worked our transverse deep abdominal muscles. Let's go ahead and just try that lift again like we did before. See if it's any better now or not than it was before. You can let me know in the comments below if your balance is any better than it was before we started this. If it wasn't, that's okay. I need to know so that I can do something better next time. Let's come back to our seat. And we're just going to stretch out a little bit with a little more work to our core. So let's come around onto one leg, dropping this knee, hand to the back of our chair. So just work on pressing the hips forward, knee back. We're going to do a side stretch. So we're going to stretch out our core and those muscles that we worked for our balance. And let's lift up, twisting toward the back of our chair. Let's bring this up, and we're just going to manipulate ourselves around to the other side where this thigh is on the chair and this knee is down. Again, pushing that knee back, hip forward, breathing. Let's take that side, bend over the back of the chair. Lifting up tall and twisting toward the back of our chair. Let's come back to center, sitting up tall. I'm very curious to know whether you all prefer a chair yoga class that's all seated in the chair, or if you prefer one that has a combination of standing moves so we can work on our balance and other things as well. There are other things that we can do. So let me know in the comments below, all seated in the chair or some standing with the chair, so that I'll know. Let's lift up tall, letting our shoulders relax, closing our eyes for a moment, and just checking in with what we're feeling in our body and where. A lot of heat in my midsection, in case you're wondering. Let's drop our hands to our sides. Inhale up, hands to our heart. Exhale. Thank you again for joining me today. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Ask your friends to subscribe and hit that bell. Also, if you find this video helpful, hit that thumbs up. Also, on Monday mornings, 9 a.m. when the videos go live, I'm there on YouTube hitting those comments. So it's a chance to chat with me live. If you're interested in doing that, asking me any questions you want in the comments of the new video, and answering the questions in the video always helps me as well. All right, thank you so much. By the way, if you're interested in more chair yoga where you're standing in a little bit, there should be some links popping up on the screen as we speak. So be sure to click those and watch some more, and I'll see you next time.